Say 1,146 Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. If you'd like to sponsor Gami Shir more Arukh HaShulchan Yomi, please come me directly. It would be very greatly appreciated. Today we're doing Siman Kuf Yud, Sif Tzadi Gimel to Sif Kuf. And we're talking about Rambam Rashba, about Savi the Rice of the Chuma, the Rice of the Rabbanon. For him, it's put in a suffix mikra. The Machloikas Rambam Rashba is on a suffix of an occurrence. Ma'achaticha suffix chaylev suffix shuman. You have a piece of which is you're not sure if it is if it's chaylev or shuman, or a suffix tamei tar. It's not sure if it's tamei tar, v'schayitze b'zeh, etc. Have a suffix tmidi, but if you have an ongoing suffix, it's an interesting concept. Kamo koi. This is a kvi, but I think pronunciation is koi, which is shu suffix chay suffix behema. Not sure it's chay behema. Or ben hashmasha shu suffix yom suffix laila ben twilight, which we're not sure is day or night. In other words, I believe the brisk is called a chefza shul suffix. It's not something which can ever be necessarily resolved in any way, shape, or form. Perhaps it's not even meant to be resolved. I think the Tzavas calls it Hakava Mizgis of Yom and Laila. This is not relevant to this machlekes. Could be that even though it was like the Rashba, Tzavi the Raisa is a chumra midiraisa, but kind of the Rambam. Here there'll be more than Rambam. Kon chaylev shokoi, atorama kol chaylev shor v'kesav ha'eis. When the Torah said that chaylev shor kesav ha'eis, shein be'emos v'adom which are definite be'emos. V'koi enu v'klal zeh, koi is not included. V'chein ben hashmashos. So the ben hashmashos Torah ma yom v'layla. So the Torah says day and night. V'zein lo yom v'lo layla. This is neither day nor night. Chein shma v'heva kamvani. It's the opposite. That the Rambam be made to the Rashba in this case. This is not relevant to this machlekes, which is a fascinating chiddush, amazing chiddush Arukh HaShulchan. And he says in the brackets, with this you'll be able to eliminate many of the riots that they bring in this machlekes. Yes, because they are different types of sfeikus. Amazing. Tzadik Daled. So two matters of tumor are not relevant in this machlekes. The kol halachas tumor tara halachah mashmisina kafutzim mashas. Halachas of tumor tara are halachah mashmisina, as is well known. Then the main we don't extrapolate from them. Chen k'sheish chazaka lo pligi rabba seinu. Also there's a chazaka. They don't argue. Let me see if I can adjust the screen a bit. The k'sheish chazaka leheter. If there's a chazaka to be matir, kam a rashba ma this fake kula. Okay, of course, it's a suffix, there's a chazaka. Suffix kiddushin, like the question of Dav's chazuk kiddushin. Obviously, the reason why it's a chiddush because chazaka is on haga, which actually is the reason it's a chiddush. The reason that he says a suffix with chazaka is because a chazaka is on haga we use to follow at a time when there's a suffix. And suffix the rice, the rice would also be on haga, which would use to determine what to do in the case of a suffix. So you're saying that even according to Rashba, chazaka is on haga, which eliminates the on haga or which decides on haga, suffix the rice of the chumrah. The Kshesh was like a Gamarashba with the Sfeik Kamo with Safik Kiddushin, like we have Safik Kiddushin, Mukmila Becheskas Pnuya, where we put on the Chazaka that she was unmarried previously, who have Safik Gerushin, and the opposite by Safik Gerushin, Gamarama Moide, Mila Cheskas Eishish, Ram Oscar Caesar, but we assume she's an Eishish. Vizeshi Tiru Shwil, the now which they permitted a woman who's taken captive of Kohen, Mishum Nam Nafla Nafsha Lagabe Shabai, because she makes herself disgusting, so her captor should not have a desire for her. Fakum Chazaka Leheter, that's also like a chazak letter. Also Torah suffix site the labala, that which is site the forbade a suffix site for her husband. They shesh raglayim with because there is in evidence that she was mizana. Sharikin levanisa because he warned her. Nevertheless, she went to seclusion. That is like chazaka leisser. Tzadikei b'yesh should be right on Rambam. Those who brought evidence of Rambam Masha Eno Sib Shtei Yom Kippurim. We don't make 2 days Yom Kippur, like because of the doubt, like all the other Yom Tovim. So the answer, based on Shalmi, that no, the reason why it's not right is because it's dangerous to fast 2 days. So they asked, crazy place, he asked, why don't you eat less than a shear on the second day? Or both days. Man, the Sfilei Chatzi Shir Mutter Min HaTorah. Kohen holds a Chatzi Shir is Mutter Min HaTorah. Agam below but even without this body, I love sakara mamasham and Yerushalmi. Yerushalmi doesn't mean a literal sakara. They come on Noshim Yisayim Shnei Yomim. There are people who fast 48 hours. Shami Shavuos Isa the Ad Shiba Yom B'chol Shelo Achol. Shami Shavuos indicates that you go 7 days without eating, without drinking. I think it's less, only 3 days, but 7 days without eating. B'asakona Shomer Yerushalmi Hakavana Shu Dover Kosha Me'od K'ini Ein Sakona. Yerushalmi says Sakona means it's tough, it's very hard and difficult, as if it's a Sakona. For Raya, is the evidence from this is Madisa Rosh Hashanah, that which is Rosh Hashanah, the Rava Yom Esanet Tamid Shnei Yomim. Rava did fast 2 days. Ram Nachman in Nitzka Pam Achas Desanos Yom Kippur and Shnei Yomim. Ram Nachman once had to fast 2 days. So Karel said, Dam Te'ach Reiso. He said, blood will be his end. Pirush Rashi, Hareini Mesai Yodcha. I'm going to die on account of you. Shetaz Kikeinu Desanos Shnei Yomim. You're going to compel me to fast 2 days. Chuli Akal Hashanah. Now, that's literal. How come Nachman fasted 2 days? If it's nothing stands in front of saving life. It means that it's very difficult to do. It's like a sakono. So there's no beginning to this question. It says, Arukh HaShulchan by Yom Kippur. Chazal already said, Miyamos Ezra, we never found that Elul is a leap month. As a one time was it a leap month, and came B'rov Hashem Elul Chaser. So most years Elul is Chaser. It's the lake of Sfeika Min HaTorah. Masai Yom Kippur. There's no Safek the Raisa when there's Yom Kippur. And if even when they determine the Rosh Chodesh based on the base in Agodo Yerushalayim, lo tzrichim rechokin lechush b'din Torah Yom Kippur. Those who did not have to be concerned midoraisa for Yom Kippur. But after I made a chayish miuta, even Meir who's concerned with the minority. This is not a minority. It's a minority of a minority, which Meir is not concerned with. We see luach from creation, and I guess he had luach from creation. Ad Akshav, I don't know if it's meaning literal. Elul Chaser, that Elul is Chaser. It doesn't, it never is more than 29 days. It's only a very, very unlikely scenario. It's extremely unlikely that it's going to be 30 days. That's why the Rabbanan were not concerned to make 2 days like Yom Kippur like they did by any other Yom Kippur. So then for that, the Yerushalmi suffices, since it's a rare occurrence, to say that it's like a sakana. So Rabbanan not make a decree in such a case. The general principle is there is no definite determination in the machlekes of Rambam and Rashba. It's a suffix in halacha, ka Rambam or ka Rashba. Halacha like Rambam like Rashba. There's machlekes. Tzaifa v'inyan says fake sveka hu da'ava karuba. Matters fake sveka is that it is like a majority. Neshib is suffix rishon mechza mechza. First suffix makes it 50-50. By suffix hasheni and the second suffix machriel l'rov makes the majority of chances that one of the ways. Because according to this have a karov. According to this, it's like rov yeshim with other mean rov. Some say it's superior to rov. The Raya, the other Rabbi Yeshua, the Yuchsin lo mani ruba. Evidence for this is that according to Rabbi Yeshua holds that by Yuchsin, by determining the genealogical legitimacy of a person, lo mani ruba, a rov does not work. It is so parakam l'ksuvas. You need 2 rovs. With Savik fake sveka, machshir manas isa sham. A fake sveka there is kosher in a case of manas isa, woman who has a shady background. That's not a good raya because that's not a real fake sveka. That means so there in the case of the Amora, there are a lot of fakas, not a true fake faker. Achim is a raya. Arukh HaShulchan says no raya. There are some yesh arbei fakas. Oh, okay, exactly what we said. There are a lot of fakas, but not as fake faker. V'gam a rov a chazak leheter, and there are also a rov and a chazak leheter. Although I'm not sure what it means. It means there are many fakas. No, I think that's what it means. There's also a chazak leheter. I mean, I didn't answer klal as fake faker, and you don't need this fake faker. That's a special elevated requirement area by Yuchsin. They need 2 rows for Abrahams that Ebenezer Simon base see you test Ayin Sham. I explain Ebenezer. But the rov lo mahani humishim gezer kavua, and that which rov doesn't work by Yuchsin is one rov is because of the gezer less of kavua. It's a gzera not to go after the majority of the people traveling by, unless you go after the majority of the city, which is kavua. Because she's going to them, called the parish. On the other hand, when they go outside the city, it's called the parish. It is separated from the majority. Ein Sham. There's a Pnei. As it brings down here, a very famous Pnei Yoshua. Tzadik Zayin. V'yesh, some say the Ruba Adif means fake faker. Some say Ruba superior to fake faker. Right? Ganke Manos Isa, Ran Gamliel, and they bring also proof for this woman of shady background. Ran Gamliel, according to the halachas like him. Svei Sham, they hold there. The Bari Adif means faker. That a Bari is superior. Tany's Bari is superior to fake faker. Chazaka Chazak Adif Mibari. Chazaka is better than a Bari as well. No, Rov is better than a Bori is better than a Rov, but Chazak is better than Bori. Because when we hold something to be usher, I feel one witness is not belief. The person who's in legislation himself or has the inquiry himself, is not believed with his assertive and, so to speak, definitive claim. For Rov Adim and Rov is superior to Chazaka. In Koshke, the Rov Adif Misveik Sveika. So he says no. So he says that Rov, if Chazaka is better than Sveik Sveika, so then Rov, which is better than Chazaka, should be better than Sveik Sveika. I'm saying Raya. So he says that's not proof. The Hodan Gamliel Bori Adif Misveik Sveika. That would the Hodan Ram Gamliel Bori Adif Misveik Sveika. That which according to Ram Gamliel, a Bori is better than Sveik Sveika. Hayimshim Sheish La Bori Chazaka Umigo. It's because we go with the assumption that a Bori is only better than a Shema when it has a Chazak and Amigo or Amigo attached to it. For Shema Gemara, like Mark explains it. For Hadar Shema alone behind is fake. Now by a Shema, you don't say fake is effective. Zem Mishum Milo Asub Yuchsin. That's only in the case where Milo Asub Yuchsin, and therefore we need to have higher level of evidence. For Lombe Kodin, it's not according to this true letter of the law. But Bori Lo Shach Milo. If it's a Bori, then there's no relevant Milo Asub Yuchsin according to Gamliel. Came and Sha'al Meres Barili. She says it's clear to me. But in a case where she's in doubt, Shayach Ma'ala, then the concept of Ma'ala Sabilson still is relevant. Not because Bori is superior to Sveika, but rather because she has a Chazaka and Amigo to sustain her or Amigo to sustain her Bori. Tzadik Ches. If shall be right as fake other me Rov, we can bring evidence that fake is superior to Rov. But the Tanoi Yesh Bashas, the seventh name Bashas, the Chashim to concern the mute. Hatu Los Vila is fake. So they don't do the nanos fake. Fake also is a mute. Alma's fake other me Rov, so fake must be superior to Rov. Agamze ain't riot. This is not also not evidence. The Rov Hainu Taima by Rov. This is the reason. Mishun Svila Dami and smoke me the Chazaka. Why do we say Cheshish Miyut? According to those Cheshish Miyut, because we say take the minority and combine it with Chazaka. Obviously, Reuben, that damages the Rov. Kamfur Sabashas is well known in Shas. The Hani Cheshish Miyuta, those who are concerned with minority, ain't a Makom Shesh Chazaka Lisa. It's the only place where there's also a Chazaka Lisa. You can't, that's the case, comes fake up, and Makom Shesh Chazaka Lisa. Lamahani Kama Baiskim. A fake Seka where there's Chazaka Lisa. It's not going to work where there is, according to several places, we shall see. The other person is this fake sake of money. Mokum chazaka, even though fake sake does work in place of chazaka. God can't write. There's no proof. The whole rov yesh mute bechreach. Because in every rov there's at least some minority. B'sarvei chazaka lemute, and we join the chazaka to the minority. Hashem is fake. I suppose there's fake a mute bechreach. There's no necessary mute. It could be it's all doesn't exist. The shoraka chazaka is only in the chazaka. Fake shuk rov adim chazaka. Fake which like rov is superior to chazaka. But on the contrary, is right the Rov Adim is fake. We have proved that Rov is superior to fake. The Ruba Bade Adim Chazaka, Rov is certainly better than Chazaka. The Kamp Poskim Lo means fake Mokum Chazaka, because according to some Poskim, we don't say Ula Kamp Poskim Lo means fake Mokum Chazaka. So according to Poskim, we don't say fake when there's a Chazaka. So therefore, Rov also should be better than fake Seka. We can say the Zed Lami is fake seka chazaka. That which don't say is fake seka. Chazaka removes the suffix. Harisha, the first suffix. For ain't can't fake seka, therefore there's no fake seka. As we shall see. Nonetheless, the whole mean chazaka law means fake seka. But according to those who hold that in any type of chazaka, we don't say fake seka. I feel mark which chazaka ain't a misalekas. That's why Harisha, even though chazaka does not remove the first suffix. That nevertheless we follow the chazaka, not the fake. Vade do brother even fake fake. So only Rove is superior to fake fake. Tzadik test. So therefore, it follow Rove against Chazaka and not fake fake against Chazaka. Tzaitas. Ima is fake fake. Mokum cheskas iser. The fake fake work in a place as the cheskas iser. Have a plukta rabos. It's a machlekes of the Gedolim. The Rashba zal chazar tshuva. Rashba writes in his tshuvas. The mehani. It is effective. But they argue about what the Rashba meant. The Yeshua, some say that few cheskas iser mamish. Some say even the little cheskas iser nogel etzem as fake feka, which directly pertains to this fake feka. Amrinan, we do say, so it's fake feka. We could go on such as fake feka, the b'shchita. In shchita, shash chazaka, but fake shneim b'inyan shchita. The chazaka and the fake sabbath do the matter of shchita. Yes, some say this fake faker. We don't say fake faker in such case. It so matters since the animal was also while it was alive. It can start us of Rishon. The first topic is gone. The Chazaka illuminates it. So it's not something nishchata, something nishchata. We assume it's nishchata. That's one type. I was fake faker and trefa say borim. Sphinx has to do with a trait in one of the limbs. Kmosha Sphinx go Benyan Drusa. So Sphinx is the case where the animal was attacked by another animal. Shechazkas Eno Shkuta Eno Shaicha Sphinx Sphinx. Again, so Kmosha Sphinx Benyan Drusa. Zoka Eno Shkuta. Let's say fake, huh? Okay. But I can't remember why because drusa minutes, right? There's no do cheskas shchuta or not. It's cheskas drusa and it's not cheskas drusa. I mean, it's fake because then we say fake. King shas fake means harova, so this fake is a matter of a mixture. Some say, but three fakers after cheskas iser no gel. That's a suffix, even in a cheskas iser, which has to do with the actual suffix. Fake. I mean, as fake. We say fake. The rock, the down suffix. Let's say the first suffix is removed because of the chazaka. Still, kanke mutter mitam sheish fake. It's still Leitman with a fake of the second and third suffix. That's the shach. Those are arguing this. This forgiven the search of chazakim is fake seika. So it's going to move this fake seika. Mali trace fake. Mali tzlasa. Chazaka undermines the entire thing. That's the Taz and Prichodesh. I'm not mentioning some say, however, the fake seika will chayin on ab mashino gel. That's how fake seika. Fake seika works in every matter, even which has to do with matters that do which cast doubt on the actual fake seika. That's a Prichodesh. Ra'il Davar, evidence from this, Sharei Kol, Rabbeinu B'Tshuvos, Me'inyan Aguna, all the rabbis who speak about concept of Aguna, Matiran Api Sfeik, so they base it on, they permit it based on Sfeik Sveika. Ve'enchol Eschazik Yisur, Yoisim Izeh, there was no greater Eschazik Yisura than that she B'Cheskas Ish, and nevertheless they're Matir. Nami Zayin Raya Kokach. He says, that's not such a great raya. The chazaka, the daiko mitzvah, because the chazaka opposing that. The chazaka that she makes sure that she's okay before she gets remarried. Ma'alo cheskas eshish, and that damages cheskas eshish. So ikar tam shem yinuch alachom elisha. That's aid. That's the main reason why Chachamim allowed us to rely on a woman or named P8 in order to be mater aguna l'shuk. Unfortunately, poiskim, like explicit poiskim have an answer. Siman Yud Zayin. Rashi says, okay, whatever the emotion has to argue. Kuf, when you're ready, the zealous fake of the Dina. Seems specific that that's fake of the Dina. The Rashi, Rava, Rambam, Rashi, the Bartanur, the Rambam, Sfilu, the old Mogazoga, Gankar, means fake. Even as a Chazoga, we still say fake. Places Sfilu, Nutzo, the Mogam Chazoga, Lomi is fake. Don't say fake, there's Chazoga. There's not a liberation back to the crease of Safik, Chalev, Safik, Locha. Not sure if you ate Chaleb or not. But if you ate it, Safik Yesh, but Kashir, Safik ain't, but you're not sure if you ate the measurement of Gazayas or not. Pirush Rabbi Seinu Bali the Toitza say it was zealous Shoina. Va'afil acham in Isra Mesupaku im acha Kazayas. Im ate from the Isra is not sure we ate Kazayas. So she means that feel was fake on Mais Isham Toli. he still has to be in Ashim Toli, even though it's a fake Sveika. He's still a Mokum Ikwe Yisur, Lo Min fake Sveika. So he holds a place where there is a definite Issa present, or at least there was definite Issa present. You don't say fake Sveika. That Taisa Farshim did not specific Achal Suffolk Loachal. Taisa explained that which it says Suffolk if he ate, so he didn't eat. But you feel Achal, if he ate, so he ate Shir Suffolk, but we don't have no Shir or not. Hakol Dover Echon. So one thing, it's one fake Sveika, not two Sveikas, but one fake Sveika. Me'afida Kaima Davka Chaticha Mishtei Chaticha was Chayev, Ashim Tali. Going that which you hold that. Only with one piece and two pieces do you bring Ashim Tali Daviki Cheskas Isser. Because it's likely to have a Cheskas Isser, because the Isser is Kavua here. I feel fake Sveika, fake Sveika Lamani, even fake Sveika doesn't work. That's a thesis. Lomi is fake Sveika Magam Chazaka, so according to this, we don't say fake Sveika in a place where there is a Chazaka, and that's the Pnei Yoshua.